You know, there are things that come easily to some people that don't come as easily to others. And sometimes it also has to do with how much we enjoy a particular thing. So you want to go on a fitness journey or a nutrition journey, but you realize that, you are, putting yourself against or comparing yourself with people who actually really love it. People go to the gym for different reasons,
Yeah.
and some people just really love being there for their mental wellness, for their body, and just as an enjoyable activity.
Mm.
And for others, it's like, oh, I really don't like this activity, but I have to do it. And that sometimes can really make you like a flip flopper when it comes to going to the gym. 1 week you're there,
Sure.
2 weeks you're
Yeah.
not. 2 3 days you come, and then for a month you don't go, because it's actually hard to keep up, especially with activities that you don't particularly enjoy.
Yeah, but also when you do choose someone who's going to actually go to the gym with you, make sure that they have the same goal as you, and also make sure that they are also going to commit to what they promise. Like you were saying, Peter was like, "Hey, let's do this no sugar free
Challenge,
thing
yeah,
challenge, right?"
yeah.
I'm like, "Yeah, sure, let's set it up." And he's like, "No, I'm going to create this group on WhatsApp and we'll hold each other accountable, take pictures. I've taken my pictures of my belly, but I have nowhere to send it.
You haven't said, found his belly
Yeah,
pictures.
yeah, I haven't found his belly pictures yet. So we're like gonna do this um September sugar free thing,
Yeah, yeah.
we haven't even started. It's the 15th of September. We've got
Eh.
15 days left. And where is Peter
Peter
Ndoro?
Ndoro.
He's nowhere to be found.
Okay, that's what we're going speaking about this morning in fitness and nutrition. We're speaking about using an accountability partner to help you hit your fitness goals. Joining us on the line is Dikeledi Amy Monama, who's a fitness trainer, health and fitness enthusiast, and a full-time strength and conditioning coach. Dikeledi, thank you so much for joining us this morning. You're hearing Benjamin complaining that one of our colleagues here, Peter Ndoro, is not being a good accountability partner after he suggested they go sugar free. That's not great, is it?
No, it's not great. Hello, everybody. Thank you for
Hi.
having
Hey.
me.
All right, let's speak about this. I said in my opening that, there are other things that come easily to some and not so easily to others. There is like an ongoing, obviously, drive for everyone to start getting fit, which is amazing. It's important for all our health to get fit and to eat well, but it's not easy and sustainable for everybody. Why is that? Why can't we all just stick to the routine, decide and do it, and remain accountable and remain on that fitness journey?
Yeah, you are absolutely right. It's never easy. I think the one problem is willpower is so difficult. It's limited. If you're going to try and do it with your own strength, it's so difficult. And I think putting systems and structures around like an accountability partner will help you, so even if it's not someone who you go with, like Benjamin just mentioned, how his friend is not reliable and he's still waiting for the photos. It's day 15 days left. So getting people around you, like people you live with, your spouse, to check on you, and people at your workplace, or even people at the gym, just knowing if you create a friend there and they haven't seen you in 2 days, they must just text you and be like, I haven't seen you in 2 days. Where are you?
Yeah. And also, it's such a thing because it also makes it fun. The difficulty about gym is that it is not an easy thing to do alone. As much as
Mm.
there's a lot of fun activity that you can do at the gym, as much as you get yourself into the community, it becomes easier. And also, there's that kind of fun element that you can have with your accountability partner or a group that you go to gym with.
Yes. Things become fun when you have feedback to give, and easier. It's never easy, but if you eat a great meal from Kauai and you want to take a photo and send it to someone,
Yeah.
it makes it more easy to do it.
Absolutely. So let's talk a little bit about accountability partner in fitness. What are the attributes of an accountability partner? Because most of the time we just go with just the flow, the person that I like, or someone who just allows me to do whatever I want to do as well, and we just free spirited, like Palesa and Selena here. They kind of like convince each other that they've done well during the week, even if they haven't went because they're free week. And then the next week they go because Palesa is more
Shots
insistent.
fired. Shots
think-
fired.
So I want to get you. I want to
Go for
get.
some is the truth.
Yeah. So what is an accountability partner? Hello, are you there? Are you there? Can you hear me? I think we've lost her on the line
Ben,
there.
I don't like this. I don't like this. First of all, you don't come to the same
fitness,
gym. No,
the
listen.
fitness and
First of
nutrition
all,
features for the two of you.
first
It has
of all,
nothing to do with
it's
me.
not. It's not because first of all, you don't even go to the same gym we go
Yeah.
to, so we don't know if you're actually being accountable as well.
But
We don't
I don't
see
have an
you. We
accountability
don't see you
partner.
go to
Yeah,
gym,
yeah.
and so you like to look at Selena and I like you guys whatever. But you say you
But
don't
you
go.
guys are
You
a
say
good
you go to
example.
gym.
You guys are a good
You say you
example.
go to gym. We don't know. We have no evidence of your
The
gym
last time
going.
you wanted me to take
We
pictures
have
of
no
a taxi
evidence
because you
and
didn't
you
believe I
still
wasn't in a
didn't.
taxi.
I didn't believe it. I still don't believe because you never sent me the picture. This is why you and your sugar-free accountability partner are not working out. It's because you're
Alright.
busy looking at me and Selena and not concentrating on you and Peter.
All right, we'll find out what an accountability partner after a little break. Let's see if we can get our guest back. That's Dikeledi Monama, who is the founder of Leap Fitness. We're looking forward to that. Let's take a break and then see if we can restore that line.
We are on Open Views Audio Bouquet. Channel 628.
África. Conhece o Ntivani?
Claro que sou eu.
O Ntivani é o amante da música de corpo e alma.
Eu amo música africana.
Ele aprecia todos os tipos de melodias e passa os seus dias a ouvir a Channel África. Adivinha só, a Channel África quer ajudar o Ntivani e os amantes da música em todo o lado a descobrir ainda mais música incrível. Por isso, a Channel África está a convocar artistas africanos a submeterem as suas músicas. Músicos, lembrem-se de nos dar todas as informações relevantes no music@channelafrica.co.za. As submissões são a vossa oportunidade de ser ouvidos, mas não garantem inclusão na lista. Todas as submissões serão cuidadosamente analisadas para verificar se cumprem os requisitos da nossa estação. Canal África, a perspectiva africana.
Step into the heart of the day on the move with Palesa and Benjamin.
Hey, we've re-established our line with Dikeledi, founder of Leap Fitness, a fitness trainer, and also a health and fitness enthusiast. We are speaking to her today about the idea of having an accountability partner when going to the gym or staying healthy in what you eat, and Dikeledi is helping us on that one. We're trying to define what an accountability fitness partner is. Could you help us understand them?
Yes, I think people want to go with their friends, someone they like, but they might not always be honest. So I would say go for the brutal, honest person, someone who enjoys being in the gym already and enjoys eating right and healthy already. And even if it's just people around, just get as many accountability partners around you. It can be
Okay.
your colleagues, can be people at home as well.
You know, Dikeledi, I think a lot of the time, the reason why we don't know how to find an accountability partner, especially if we're starting out, is that we're not a part of that community as yet.
Yeah.
And the reason why you're not being accountable is that you don't know anybody there yet, and you don't know anything at the gym yet. If you go to the gym, or if you decide to work out at home and you do
Excuses,
walks and you
excuses.
step count, you don't actually know those people. So many of us will choose the people that are just like us, also in the beginning of their own fitness journey, and we're like, let's do this together, let's motivate one another. And if that is the case, how then, what are the methods that we can use to keep each other accountable?
The methods, it would be going together, because sometimes I will feel like it and then you won't feel like it, and then I will have to push you. And then some days you will feel it and then I won't feel it, and then you'll have to push me. Sort of that 80%, 20% rule.
Yeah. Oh,
Yes. So going together
yeah.
in
And
that
what
way.
about the use of an app in community? Because sometimes we actually don't have anybody. And I see people are using interesting ways to use technology for accountability partnership, like using the same app and then challenging each other with the steps that you take in a day. Or maybe even using a community of people that you've never even met, but you're challenging each other through that particular group or through that WhatsApp line, because you can't actually see these people in person. You can't take them to the gym with you, but you can use this technology system to keep each other accountable. Do you think this works, or is it just a cop out?
100%, it works. I'm currently on a 30-day challenge right now with about 30 people. And I know some I've seen in real life and some I haven't.
Nice.
And it really works because we're in a group. I hold you accountable. I I give you a program that you need to follow, and you just have to clock in. If you don't clock in, I am calling you. I will find your address and I am calling you. You know, so it works. It really does. And because it's a community, people don't feel alone, even if they don't know that person. But if they woke up and they had oats and it's in your cupboard and you've never had it, you are going to have it because somebody else woke up and chose to have it. So it really does work.
I mean, I love the fact that you have the sense of strictness that you keep emphasizing in this conversation. Like, we have a goal, let's go for it. How important is following a schedule and a structure and making this something that you actually have a routine over time?
James Clear says in Atomic Habits that you do not rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your systems. And if you don't have a system that you are following, your goal is just going to remain a goal. So it's very important that you create a structure. You follow the program, you put accountability partners all around you, you are in that challenge, and you just hold yourself accountable to keep going.
Mm. And also that individual responsibility is no longer just to yourself, but you also have to also contribute to other people. Think about how others are also doing. So that care for others, is it also an important thing to have?
It is. I think when people reach milestones, it really gets me excited. And sharing that, you were on 2,000 steps yesterday, and today you did 10,000. And seeing my clients, seeing people, when my clients see me happy, they want to do it again tomorrow.
Mm.
And if they slack and I call them out, they know it's from a place of love, and it's not a place of, you're making me money or anything like that. It's because yesterday it got me so excited and I was so proud of you that I really want you to do it again tomorrow. So I think praising people when they hit even small milestones.
Yeah. Dike
I
lady.
mean, for me, my milestones are big and huge because of,
Yeah.
yes.
Okay, I want to bring in like a little spanner in the works here, right? Because when you start out with your accountability partner, you guys may have similar goals and then you're reaching them and you're reaching them. But as time goes, you guys might be on now different fitness levels. Is there a time that comes where you actually have to speak to accountability partner and say, this is where our road ends because I need to find a new accountability
Shame,
partner
man.
that
Bye bye,
is more in
Selena.
line with my new goals? I'm not saying I'm getting rid of you, Selena. Don't worry, we're still good, girl. But Dikeledi, is that a conversation that you might have to have at some point, saying that I have to let go of this accountability partner and find another one?
I don't see it like that. I think
Okay.
accountability is accountability, you know, and that's where truth comes in. You need to challenge them with the truth and tell them, you've been on 5K steps for the last 3 months. When are you going to outgrow that? You know, and if you are reaching higher heights, your accountability partner needs to reach them with you.
Mm.
So you need to
What?
become
Yeah.
the accountability
But is
partner.
that fair, Dikeledi? Is that fair? Our bodies are different. Maybe we have like slightly different goals, and even our metabolisms are different. So if someone is running like 31K and I'm still on 15, it might be dangerous for me to start doing 31 just because my accountability partner is doing 31, isn't it?
You're absolutely right. But like I say, accountability is still accountability. You still can cater it to their level, but you still need to hold them accountable because if you leave them
Okay.
now, they might just go back and be couch potatoes, you know?
Yeah, and let's talk a little bit about adding also a nutrition element to this one. Maybe how we eat, making sure that we hold ourselves accountable. If someone says, you know what, I want to stop booze for a month because I can see it's I'm not getting the impact that I want. Do you think we add nutrition to the accountability beyond the gym elements?
For sure, for sure. Nutrition is so important. The results show because of the nutrition. So you can go to gym as many times as you want, but if you're not eating right, it's not going to show. And I strongly believe in community. I strongly believe in systems that you put around.
Yeah,
Because if I'm at work and I'm eating a burger, people need to call me out. You're going to the gym at 6 p.m.
yeah.
Is that good for your gym?
Yeah,
You know?
I know that there's a canteen here at the office, and we always find ourselves in that canteen. I'm trying to avoid it lately. I think I'm doing okay.
Do you know they make the most delicious mochodu? Oh
Yeah, it's
goodness.
terrible stuff that they make there. Not very good for our health. But also, talking about
Yeah.
community and the fact that these things change. When you have a bigger community, what are the benefits to just having one-on-one person? Because I think the one-on-one person is also important, but I like the fact that you also speak about groups and that you can actually have things work in big groups, whether it's a WhatsApp group, people in different parts of the world, different parts of the country. You don't have to be in one city.
Yes, the more the merrier. People like community. People like feeling that they're not alone. Or this journey, I'm similar to this person, or I'm similar to that person. So I think the journey really, really does become lighter if there's more people holding you accountable. Now you don't have one person holding you accountable because you can easily lie to one person. But as soon as you have a lot of people, it becomes hard to move not according to your goal.
And also kindness. How do you stay kind in the journey? Because it's difficult for some who are still struggling and still kind of like getting things right and failing many times. How much is kindness a big part of that? Because I heard you say that, when you approach the clients that you work in, you are strict about it, but they still know that you care about them. Uh, are you there? Are you there?
Yes, so for
Okay,
the last two
I
30-day
can hear you.
challenge that I've been running.
Sure.
Yes. So for the last couple of 30-day challenges that I've been hosting, I included an important aspect called a grace card, that if you miss the gym one day, don't feel guilty. Don't now think this is not your lifestyle. Don't now go back and say, I've missed 2 days. I'm not
I
going
like
back.
that one.
You
Grace
need,
card. Yeah.
you need Yes, or if you had a cake, it's your mom's birthday. Now you're having
Yeah.
cake and you feel like I'm not a healthy person.
Yeah.
You can use that grace card. You can just say, I did that. I'm going back to the gym tomorrow and I'm starting all over again.
I'm glad that you actually mentioned that because today I actually am in need of a grace card. It is actually my mom's birthday today, so I will not be joining my accountability partner at the gym because it really is my mom's birthday. So today I will be taking that grace card graciously. But we'll leave it there. Dikeledi, thank you so much for joining us and giving us these great tips on how we can implement this accountability partner in our fitness journeys.
Thank you so much for
Well, that's
having me.
Dikeledi Monama, founder of Leap Fitness. She's a fitness trainer, health and fitness enthusiast, and a full-time strength and conditioning coach.